both. It'd be 4 times both of those, right?
Yeah.
But also they're both x's, so you could also put them together. So what's x negative 2 times x negative 3? Negative 5. So you could actually multiply first, but you could also put them together first. So what's x to the negative 5th to the 4th? Huh? What do we do with the exponents in this case? Multiply. Negative 20. And if we are not supposed to leave a negative exponent? 1 over x to the 20. Right now, x to the negative 20 is like x to the negative 20 over 1. It's like in the numerator. So when we flip it, it goes to the denominator. Okay, number 3. Jaden, what would n cubed to the 3rd, what would that be? Yes, n to the 9th. And over here we got times 2. Actually, let me just bring that down here. Can we do anything with the 2? No. Okay, so what's n to the 9th times n to the negative 1? Should we multiply or add or what? What's 9 plus negative 1? Okay, if you add a negative 1, that's the same thing as taking away 1. So there you go. Yeah, plus negative is the same thing as just minus.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Skylar just had a realization that Norman Reedus didn't like her anymore. Not that he did in the first place.
Okay, Emily, on the top, we got 2 times 4 times 3. So when you got a division bar, you're supposed to save that for last. So what's 2 times 4 times 3? Shh, shh, shh.
24.
Yeah. And then I see, we'll save the denominator for last. What's x2 times x2 times x?
X5.
Yes, just add them all together. Remember when it says x, that means it's 1 to the first. And then y4 times y4?
Y8.
Okay. And on the bottom, we got this stuff. So 24 divided by 3. That's just 8. And then, what do we do with the exponents here? x5 divided by x negative 3. How do we do that?
Subtract.
Right. So it's 5 minus negative 3.
Would be 8.
Yeah. Yeah, when you do the minus negative, it becomes a plus. And then, y8 divided by y2? Y6. So we don't have any negative exponents or anything, so there's nothing in the denominator. So you can put a 1 there, but it's not necessary. Alright, that's it. Number 7. I kind of like these problems better than the book's problems. They're not quite as, I kind of feel like the book's problems are more like Algebra 2 level.
Yes, I completely.
I feel like these problems are more like the ones I'm going to put on the test. So,
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's go.
I mean,
Mr. Warden for us. You can have for us though.
all right, Corey. How many X's we got on the top?
Questions that?
6.
6.
Yes.
And then what else can we do to that?
Do x to the 6 minus x to the 2, so it'd be x to the 4.
Right. So yeah, these reduce to just 4. Those are gone. So what about the 4 on the bottom?
It stays there.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
I feel like a 4.
Number 9. Ciara. CR, what's 2 to the 0? Or x to the 0, I mean. 1. And what's 1 times 2? 2. So really on the bottom, that x to the 0 just kind of just gone. It's 1 times 2 is just 2. So the bottom is going to be what? 4. So it's just x over 4.
Wow.
I like that.
Let's see. Alright. These might get us, I don't know. Timothy, what do you think?
Alright, so 2 to the negative first power is going to be 1 over 2.
Alright, well, let's leave it alone. I'll come back and do that later. And then m to the what?
M1. Oh, M3.
No. What do we do with the power to a power? Multiply. I don't know if I wrote any down earlier. Is this the first one? Well, here's one example. It's 9. Yeah, this was a multiply too. Yeah, power to a power is multiply. If you do this, x times x, that's add. But if you do this, power to a power, that's multiply. So the way I kind of remembered it when I was your guys' age was, like, what does this normally mean? 2 times 3, right? So it happens to work with exponents too. It's multiply. Anyway, so 2 times negative 1. And then you kind of already said this, but what do I do with 2 to the negative 1?
1 over 2.
Put 2 on the bottom. I guess we could put 1 on top. If there's something else up here with the 1 though, like 1 times x squared is just x squared, so you don't need the 1.
Yeah.
The only time you need a 1 on top is if there's nothing else up there. Well, let's see if we're gonna need that or not. So, how many m's do I have?
And to the 4 on the bottom.
Yeah, negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4, so you said m to the 4 on the bottom. There actually isn't anything on the top, so we do need to bring that 1 back. Number 13.
Bro.
Alright.
You played this one?
Roman, what's anything to the 0 power equal?
1.
1. So what's the answer?
Oh, that's, never mind. I already did this one. A1. What?
Okay, what's negative 3 times 0?
Oh, 0.
So it's a to the 0, b to the 0.
Yeah, I know that.
And what's a to the 0 equal?
1.
1.
1. See, I was right. I was just like
The whole thing is one. You do. Oh my.
I was
Anyway.
2 steps ahead of y'all.
Anything to the 0 is 1. Okay.
Where have you been?
Clayton, what do you think we should do first on 15?
The 4 and negative 3.
This right here?
Yeah.
Well, actually, is negative 3 just on this?
No, it's on.
It's on the parentheses, so it's on all that stuff. So let's just put, for right now, we'll fix it later, 2 to the negative 3rd. We'll leave that alone for now. And then b what?
B negative 3.
B negative 3 and a,
B negative 12.
yeah. And then I'll go ahead and write out here, times b a to the 4th. Ordered multiplication doesn't matter, right? So it doesn't really matter the order. And since I already used the exponent on the parentheses, I don't really even need parentheses anymore because it's just a bunch of multiply. Okay, let's go back to the 2 to the negative 3rd. Clay, do you know what 2 to the third is?
Like,
2 times
That's
2
oh,
times 2.
12, wait.
2 times 2. Don't be laughing, it's gonna be your
Hey,
turn.
I did this before, I did it like.
Okay, so if 2 to the third is 8,
Yeah.
2 times 4, 12.
You must have did it.
hey, don't be laughing, your turn's coming up in a second.
Uh,
So what's 2 to the negative third then?
8. Wait, 6. Wait. No, help someone out, someone out.
Okay.
Please.
Clayton, watch.
It's 1/8.
Negative exponents do this. So instead of 8, what will it become?
I'm so confused.
You're not getting my
We've
visual?
done this so many times.
Upside down
It's like
eight.
when it's your turn, your brain suddenly just shuts off. And you're like,
Okay.
oh, when did we learn that?
It's 8, but it's on the bottom. So it's 1 over 8. Okay, and then I guess I'm going to do alphabetical order. So
Clay, you're doing this whole life
what do we do? A to the negative 12 times a to the 4. What do we do with the exponents here?
Well, like, technically subtract, because it's like negative.
It's adding, but adding a negative is like subtracting. So what's negative 12 plus 4? What's,
Negative 8.
right. So if it's a negative 8, what am I going to do?
Bottom.
A to the 8 on the bottom. And then how many b's do we have?
1.
Negative 3,
Wait.
1.
Oh,
Jim, why does this you have
negative 4, right?
No, negative 3 plus 1.
Negative 2.
Negative 2. So it's B2 down here. Now, we didn't have anything on the top at the end, so except for that 1, I'm going to center it a little bit so it doesn't look so weird.
Yeah, don't you hate it when your problem's like orange center?
Mr. Jordan,
My turn.
is it like wrong if we don't put a 1?
Yes. If you don't put, yeah, it would be wrong.
Wait, it's wrong to number what?
A 1 on top.
No, I mean like if you don't move it over.
Oh, no. That's just for looks better.
How did I get that wrong?
I'm not good under
2k to the 8th.
I kind of lost my place. Where are we at? 17.
Is it 2k to the
So, on the top, how many k's do we have, Eli?
5?
5. So
Then
what?
you bring the k from the bottom up, and then it'd be 2k to the 8th.
Yeah, you can think about k negative 3 on bottom as k3 on top, or you can do 5.
Minus the minus 3.
Wait,
5.
why did you bring it up? Well,
Well, because look, when you take the 5 and then you subtract this one on the bottom, but when you minus the 3, you're
Oh,
adding, so then it's 2k to the 8th.
Okay, so this on the bottom is the same thing as this on the top. But the way we've been thinking about it is more like subtraction, like 5 minus negative 3. Either way, you get 8. So it's there's a 2 there also. So 2k to the 8.
Now it's your turn. Your turn, Easton.
alright, so multiply without put the 2x on the bottom. Right? 2x, and then you times negative 4.
I don't think so. I don't know what you mean now. So tell me again what to do.
The 2x when she times that by negative 4. Or that, but bring it to the bottom.
Kind of. What's 2 to the 4th? What's 2 to the 4th?
Oh,
Don't say 12.
well, I know, that's to the third.
It is 12.
Okay, here we go. 2 times 2
It's 4.
Yeah.
Times 2
4.
And 8. And
times
then
2.
16. I don't know what 16 is.
Okay, no. That was 4 of them. That was 4. 2 times 2, that's 2 of them.
Oh, that was 4.
Times 2
Yeah.
times 2.
Alright,
16
it's
times 2 is
16.
32.
Oh,
So it's 16 on the bottom.
yeah.
And we have x to the negative 4th.
How it can't be negative on the top.
Well, we're
Getting there,
gonna have to fix it. So what about on the bottom? How many x's do we have?
We have 2.
No.
Won't be if there's two X's.
Negative
Oh,
one.
there's
I mean with the exponents. How many?
Oh.
What's the exponent?
0.
0. So the bottom it kind of disappears. So what else do I need to do?
You have to move that to the bottom. So it needs to be 1 and then
Yeah.
And burn calories in my paper.
Actually, you do burn calories when you think. It's true.
Yeah,
They say like professional chess players
exactly.
I like chess. Chess
can
is
burn like 1,000
You're
calories.
a chess
Bro, I need
player.
to play some
Bro,
chess.
chess is so
Chess
fun.
is so fun.
Chess is trash.
No, it's not.
Well, you're
It's 'cause you're
vegetarian,
bad.
so opinion is
What does
wrong.
that have to, what?
Vegetarians don't have opinions.
Yeah.
Because meat is.
I'm surprised y'all are even allowed to vote.
Vegan is
Eating animals is
We don't
Who
even
gets this
talk
one?
about
Whoever
it.
gets this one, I feel bad.
It's a long one. That was Sophia. All right. Okay. Sophia, any ideas what we should do first? There's one thing we should do first. Shh. Parentheses, yeah, parentheses come first. So let's not do too much with it right now. Let's just put 2 to the negative 4th. And then what else? P to the what? Negative 4th. M to the what? And then Q to the 0 times negative 4 is still 0. So Q to the 0 is 1, and 1 times all that is just all that. So the Q just kind of goes away, really. All right, so that's the parentheses. Let me write this other stuff down. How about let's clean up the numerator first, and then we'll come back to the denominator. The numbers are a little bit weird, but just with the exponents, Sophia, what do you think 2 to the negative 4th times 2 to the 1, just with an exponent is? Okay, so when we're doing like m times m, what do we do with the exponents? Alright, so before I start multiplying, what's negative 4 plus 1? Yeah, so let's just leave it like that for now. We'll fix it later. And then on the p's, I have negative 4 and 3, so that would be, yeah. And then on the m's, 4 and negative 1. Yeah. Okay, it's getting better, right? And it's slowly getting better. Okay, let's do, I don't know. There's different ways to think about it. Sometimes I don't know what the best way to do it is. We could think of this as 2 to the 3rd on the bottom, times that 2. Or we could say it's 2 to the 3rd and then flip it. You remember what 2 to the 3rd was? I should ask Clayton this one. Clayton, remember what 2 to the 3rd is?
Negative 3?
Gianna just.
No.
What?
2 to the 3rd.
2 to the 3rd. What is
Yeah, I
two?
meant like negative 3.
No, don't think
No,
that
I'm
it-
not answering. I'm saying like, did he mean the 1/8 one?
No,
Or
just
the
2 to the
normal
3rd.
one?
What is 2 to the 3rd?
8.
Yes.
Okay, and then the negative, yes, makes it go to the bottom. So it's kind of like there's an 8 down here. Okay, anyways. So we've got 8 times 2 on the bottom. 16. Alright, and then Sophia, what do we got with our p's? Well, no, actually not quite. It's negative 1 minus 1. And what would that be? Negative 2. So that would be P2 down here. I guess the other stuff's already done, right? Because M3 is kind of by itself and the Q2 is by itself.
Oh, crap,
doozy.
I didn't get it out.
Sophia got the hard one.
This is what-
Save the best for last.
Nah, that's what.
Okay,
It's literally right there.
I read every single one of these problems. There are no tricks that I have to worry about. So we should be good. Okay, I'm not gonna have you memorize this formula until you're in Algebra 2.
Yay.
But does anybody remember the formula we were using?
I don't even know what
Hey,
Times E
Okay,
equals
P.
E times 1 plus
7,
Plus-
2,
Plus
4,
8.
8.
Okay,
Oh, there's a little T there, yeah.
I should have made you guys raise your hand on that one.
Do we
I'm
have
doing
to
it. But everybody was
figure
thinking.
it out?
-1, 12.
Okay, shh. Huh?
Do we have to use the Jen figuring it out?
Oh yeah, you do, yes. So,
Oh.
a bank account starts with $100. So guess what?
They're broke.
That's your principal.
That's the starting amount, goes right for P. Okay. The interest rate, annual interest rate, is 4%. Okay. Really? Okay, try without the
Yeah,
formula.
try it. You're a little smart.
Okay, this is different than the chapters we did in the past, because in the past we were like, if it increases by 20% one time, not 12 times. So it's a little bit different. It is, the formula is easy once you get used to it. What does 4% change into? 0.04. So we could write 0.04 right there, or we could just add it together. 1 plus 0.04 is 1.04. Okay, and then after, plus when the problems get harder eventually,
I figured it out.
you will need the formula for that.
Without the
especially.
formula. I figured it out without the formula.
You use
What
the
did you get?
formula.
No, I didn't use the
Eli,
formula.
what did you get?
153.9454056.
I didn't get
Okay, what am I gonna put right
Right.
here?
Yeah, that's wrong.
It's wrong.
That's
I
wrong.
wonder if I do it one more time.
12.
160.10322.
Okay.
Yes, 160.10322. I got it.
You did the formula.
No, I didn't use the formula. So what I
Okay.
did is I got it. with
What's
the formula.
easier, putting to the 12th or doing it 12 times?
Doing it 12 times.
No, definitely not.
I just took 100 times
Incorrect.
0.104 and
I
then
know
multiplied
how it
over and
works,
over and over
yes.
again.
That's the
Yeah.
formula, bro.
That's
Oh,
the
it is the
formula.
formula.
You're so stupid.
That's my point.
If I
Okay,
didn't know the formula, though, I still would have got it.
kind of forgot.
You didn't know.
Oh, we're talking about money, so where should we round that to?
The 10th place.
The
The
one,
hundredth,
the
hundredth,
hundredth
yeah,
place,
same
the
thing.
1 cent place, right? So what does it round to?
160.1.
10 cents?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are kind of lucky here because
Yeah.
whoever made this worksheet,
Likes to put the multiple answers.
no,
on
they
the odds.
forgot about number 4.
Number
Okay.
4. And they did like, see how there's like, you need to have multiple answers?
Shut up.
Those are on all the odds.
Eli, shut up.
Okay, number 3. Each year, the local country club sponsors a tennis tournament. Play starts with 128 participants. During each round, half the players are eliminated.
So it's decay.
Yeah, it is decaying. So, we're starting with 128. It's kind of like the, you guys watch the NCAA basketball tournament?
No.
Nope.
Well, they start with 60, kind of. Start with 64.
64 is a second.
They kind of start with like 68, I think, because like they have one round where just 4 people play, and then after that it's like 64 teams. Okay, anyways, so this one is dropping by, you could say 50%, but if it's dropping a half, what's 1 minus a half? It's just gonna be a half of what it was every round.
That's smart.
And after 5 rounds, so that would be the time, like 5 times, how many people are there gonna be?
4. I
kinda
just
like
divided by 2 over and over again.
Bro, nobody asked.
That's rude, isn't it?
That's a bit rude, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, shut
Oh, you
up.
have a pop?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
yo,
no.
bro. I'm guessing it's C.
I totally agree.
My guess is.
So
Okay,
like, I actually.
this is not multiple choice, it's 3 questions. 5 is the population
Oh, no.
of Winnemucca, Nevada, wow.
Oh, they're not answers.
Oh.
Okay,
What is this?
they wrote their formula a little bit different.
I don't like their formula.
Well, where do you think that T's supposed to be?
Exponent.
Exponent.
Exponential
Time.
form.
They were typing it out and you can't, there's no exponent
You
button.
could put the little
Well,
carrots in, but they didn't do that.
Okay, that's true.
Carrot.
Anyways, it's the caret symbol looks like this, means exponent. Some calculators have that. Okay,
Guys.
Mine doesn't. Mine has the actual exponent button.
I forgot where I was. Okay, so it says, this formula is the population of Winnemucca starting in 1990. Basically, it's from 1990. So what is the population it must have been in 1990? Yeah, it's the starting amount, 6,191.
Oh, easy.
I should be like, yeah, I live in
Okay. What percent of the population increase each year? 4%, just like number 1, except for it's in decimal form. So it must be increasing by 0.04, which is 4%.
I knew that. Bro, that's.
When will the population reach 10,000?
13 years.
Okay, there's actually a Algebra 2 trick to figure this out, but since we don't have that trick, how can we figure this out? How long? Do what?
Reverse the square root it.
No. We're not gonna do the Algebra 2 trick. It's. How can I figure this out?
Stop. He just had Vietnam flashbacks right there.
Okay,
It's,
just plug in some years. Like say T is 5, T is 7, T is 10. Figure out how long until they get over 10,000, or at least 10,000.
Like
Okay.
1.2.
Carolyn says she got 13 years to work. So,
Let's use that and believe that you are right.
so once she plugged in 13, she got a number bigger than 10,000.
Carolyn, if you're wrong,
It has to be exactly 10,000.
I'm making sure.
No,
Oh, okay.
at least 10,000.
Alright, time to go.
Is this homework? Is this odds?
Well, you can turn in on Friday, I guess.
Oh, we have one on.
Come here.
To make
Hurry.
a floor.
Maybe we'll do 7 on. No, you're right.
Oh, I want to listen to Dr. Ray. No, I just
I did it
wrong.
wrong. The answer is reverse. The answer is not the
This is what I spent all hours doing. What'd you do, bro?
I literally.
Hey, Roman, be quiet.
I swear when he handed it to me, my hand like this.
It was the lyrics to the I Chose We Saw. Hey, quick. Guess what?
Put it in wrong.
My bad, I want some Timothy though.
I don't know. He gave it to me like.
No, one of the 6th graders is still in Pokemon.
I'm kind of surprised that you did.
Yeah.
Nah, he dropped like a
Should I?
Bro,
He said he
no.
got this far, but I both
I know.
I sold it for like
It's technically not. You know that.
So I would do -3
It's not as simple.
divided by -3 plus 2 minus.
It's not really a crime.
Use the multiplier. So it's -3 plus 2.
You try harder.
And this is divided.
Would anyone buy the Jaden Nino Connell
Dx
dictionary?
is
I thought you were gonna say that one, and I really wanted to
-3
realize. Anyways, probably not.
It would have words like
2 minus 1.
Jaja
There's a lot.
Jaja,
Like I said, these are
and
kind
that
of
means Jaden is the goat.
maybe like algebra 2 level.
So words are in the dictionary.
Oh, did you? Why did you catch that?
Did you like make it yourself?
Huh? Yes, I did. You did? Yes, I did. Hey, where's Kyle? Coming? Why? I want to embarrass him because his mom's here. You can't.
Why would be? I don't think he's embarrassed by his mom.
Bro, Kyle, it's your mom. It's my mom. It's your mama.
He said he comes in and he goes, where's Kyle? And embarrassed him because his mom's
Bro, Kyle. it's your
Easton, your mom like lives here.
here.
His mom's so nice.
No, nobody lives here as long as you do. You're like here every like second of the day. And on the weekends.
How's it looking? Good.
I woke up and I just came to school. I was tired.
Dang, you drink that in a day?
Sometimes.
I know.
Probably not today since I'm
You
on
and
the-
Leo your best three home the same day. Like an hour apart.
I'm just thinking about doing that.
It's probably how much you're supposed to drink.
Yeah.
Chop your feet, boy. You don't chop your feet. It's 12,000 springs, boy. I want to see you chop your feet then, boy. He's chopped. He would understand if you were chopping your feet too.
We're staring at your phone.
Mr. Jordan.
Let's see, who was gone yesterday?
Mr. Jay, can I sit there?
You and
Oh, you're pointing at you. The cheese.
Reagan.
She's still
So,
Oh, sweet. I'm deep.
Mr. Jordan.
Never mind. Bro, my success there. I don't know why you thought we got these and made it since.
Or should I ask to get
Mr. J.
the sit here?
now let's go back to it.
Why you got two? Why? Why?
Soldier boy.
What if I don't want to? What? No, I have one.
Okay, Reagan.
He's not yes. Right.
Alright, whose phone's not up there? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
On all my
10.
desk lines, my phone's up there. Jared, you don't have to do this out.
Well, we were waiting, she was literally saying
Oh,
how
we
she
didn't do that
wants to
page.
just.
You don't have to do back or it's about.
Well, I've been asking to do it for a month.
No, it's not bonus.
It's not
Now
no.
she just put me in worship.
Oh, I think she was really good.
I've been asking for months
March, we're
now.
like, we're-
Literally
Whoa.
Wait, this made out
Which I know, so I like
Good, I thought we had.
I've got a big list of ones.
Shut up.
Yes.
Oh,
Then again,
that was
I
cool.
can't do it. So.
All right, number 2 is arc HI. Number 4, angle MQL. Or just put angle Q is fine. Number 6, arc ACB. You're supposed to put the major arc. Did you guys notice that? Number 8, angle SQT. That one was a major arc. Number 10, 123 degrees. Number 12, 146. Number 14, 125. Number 16 is -3. Number 18, 105 degrees. Number 2, 33.0. Number 4, 9.4. Number 6, 31.4. Number 8, 47.1. Number 10, 7.9.
No, what about the bonus?
Oh my
I
god.
did all of them.
What?
I just said if you do 2, you get 1 point.
He did say that.
I wasn't listening, I just heard that she got the bonus.
Okay. 12, 283.5. These are easy either way. 283.5 if you use the right formula. 14 is 382.9.
But what about like the rest of my work that I did?
Did you get those 2 right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, +1. It's out of 28.
Overachiever.
I don't know why I said
Bro, it's like
2 units. I
overachiever
guess it doesn't matter.
Shut up! I seriously heard him say we should do the back for bonus.
I
Did you
didn't
tell
say
your
that.
dog to shut up?
I don't have a dog.
Yeah. Exactly.
It died.
Oh.
Yeah, same here.
Dead dog means you don't have to tell it to shut up.
I'm pretty sure lots of people tell their dogs to shut up.
I told my cat to shut up.
They use the shut up word.
Vanessa's chilling on the villain.
Vanessa's on 1 HP.
Sometimes when
My
I'm
hair
there,
down.
Her pink suit. Have you seen her pink suit?
Oh,
No, she has a pink suit.
my heart's not good.
You're gay.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
She has a pink I'm gonna do it. It's like pink with dark on it.
Yesterday.
Bro is literally trying to
Oh.
be card.
They don't even. Which trick?
Alright.
Billy's the house. Yeah. Well, Mr. Horton, you know it's Black History Month, which you didn't.
January is, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's this month.
Because it's MLK Junior Day in January. Okay.
I think you were.
Oh my gosh.